We've had an e-bike now for about a year. I have two girls. I have a 1.5 and a 3-year-old, and I use it to take them to and from school every day. It's about 1.5 miles. It's something that if I were to be walking them would take me well over half an hour, probably a little bit longer to do. On the bike I get there in 7 or 8 minutes. It's so amazing, and it's so much more fun to do on the bike. I love the way that we interact with the world on the bike. I love the way that the girls wave to the people, that we ring the bell. It makes our morning commute so much more fun. Sometimes getting out of the house can be a little stressful with the girls, and the moment that we're on the bike on our way to school, I feel like everybody's in a better mood.
I can only have 2 bars.
Well, you can have 1 bar here, and then we have 1 packed for your snack, right? Oh, thank you. There you go. Let me know if you need help with yours, okay? And I didn't originally want an e-bike. I knew that I wanted a way to get around the city easily with the girls. I thought the cargo bike was the way to go, and my husband was the one that was really pushing the e-bike. I personally kind of thought it was unnecessary, but I was willing to give it a try, and now that we have it, I use the electric function all the time. It makes it easy. Like, I literally don't break a sweat when I am taking the girls to and from school, or when I'm taking them to the park, or when I'm taking them to the museum. And that's not the case when I'm getting them around in any other way. When we had a regular bike, it was just a lot harder. It was a lot more managing of things. Stopping and going was harder. This is just like one of those things where you can just reduce the tension point in parenting. It's just so much easier. I personally hate cars. I don't like driving. I don't find it enjoyable. I find it very stressful in the city. I find it to take a lot longer. I find it to be very inefficient. I find parking to be incredibly stressful. And then I also just don't like the bigger picture impact that cars have on the environment and on the world. And so I really love the electric bike as an alternative to that. Since I've gotten an electric bike, I want everybody to have one. I think it is such a good answer to sustainable transportation, especially in the city where everything is so congested and things take so long. It's an easy, fast way to get around the city that is good for the world. I think it is so important to live the life that we believe, and that's also hard to do with parenting, right? Because you're doing all these things and then you're creating so much trash. But with the kids, throwing them in the bike and showing them that this is a good way to get around, this is a healthy way to get around, this is good for the world. I love it.